Coach, I guess just talk a little bit about that defensive effort against the Bison, and then trying to carry it on and bring it to the next week with Northern Iowa.
Yeah, that's going to be the key. Obviously, we have to have consistency. Ebb and flows of games, things of that nature, always take place, but we have to have consistency. I think they played well defensively. I think we had some really nice sparks offensively, but consistency is going to be the key that we have to carry over, and it starts with our preparation.
Is there a challenge to try and bring that same kind of energy when you go from playing the #1 team to not playing the #1 team?
Well, that comes back again to the consistency. We need that energy every week, and me personally, I didn't make a big deal out of being #1. I mean, the whole world knows they're #1, so you don't have to bring that up. We try to talk about focus and preparation and try to do our day-to-day routine. Now, if the players thought something differently, I know it didn't come from the coaches or from us, and in their mannerism and their work ethic, I didn't see much of a difference. So, and in this league, we're splitting hairs between 1, 2, what are we playing this week, 10, or whatever number they are. So you just got to keep coming week to week to week. It's a fantastic league, and your preparation can't change, your focus can't change, and your energy can't change. So it's come back to that theme for me. My theme this week is consistency.
Was it energy on Saturday, or what was it that kind of had you guys playing that well on defense compared to other weeks this season?
Personally, I think it was their focus. I think they did a great job of executing the schemes, and the kids are getting, like I said, we're getting better each week. And when I say we're getting better, we're understanding the schemes better, and we're using our fundamentals better. Because at the end of the day, football's going to come down to fundamentals, and I can't throw out a stat to you. I want to say 5. Don't quote that stat. But, we had 5 missed tackles, and we had 3 on that one long run. That long run was disappointing because we had 3 missed tackles on that one play. So I think our tackling is getting better, getting off blocks is getting better. So all those things, when I say we're getting better, I'm always referring to fundamentals.
Offensively, you said flashes in the game against the #1 ranked defense in all of FCS. Talk about that moving forward toward the Panthers.
Yeah, they're a great defense, and the Panthers, the thing that you and I has, Farley's a really good defensive mind, and they play I don't mean it disrespectfully, it's almost like a 3-2-6-ish type of thing. It's a very abnormal type of defense that they run, and it's kind of apropos. They got it from Iowa State, and then they went up to Iowa State, and they went to 2 overtimes or something.
3
like
overtimes.
That. Oh, 3 overtimes, so I was wrong. The offense did a really good job of, with that front, we knew that the running game was going to be stagnant. It wasn't as stagnant as the stats say, because in college football they take off the sacks off of rushing, and NFL they take it off of passing, which I still haven't figured that one out in 37 years. But so I'm not saying that we had a good running game. I'm saying that our plan going in there was quick, short passes, bubbles, slants, which was an extension of in our thought process of a running game, which I think we executed well, and we got a couple big plays out of their missed tackles. So
with that defensive alignment you're looking at, will that have to change then? Will you have to kind of alter that, or will that work with that defense you're going to see?
We'll see, Dan. I'm not going to answer that question. Hey, Mark, here's what we're going to do against you, Mark. Good try, though.
Thank you. Coach, you also do special teams. Just talk a little bit about some of the guys. We got some of the guys over here. Just talk about your special teams.
Four Musketeers over there.
Yeah.
Our special teams are very steady. I think, please don't quote me. I know I'm talking, so you get to quote me, but we're middle of the pack of everything, and a little higher in a couple other things. Our punter, I think, is #2 in the league. Our place kicker's doing really well. Nick's doing a great job of kicking off. Now if we can just get the long snapper putting the ball where he's supposed to, we'll be in good shape. That Glendale guy. But no, I tell you what, Chandler, we have really been blessed at this place, because when I first came in here, we had Cody, and I'm like, wow, that kid can really long snap, because I'm a long snap coach, believe it or not. I'm smiling because I actually did an independent study in grad school on the biomechanics of long snapping. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Hey, there's a little useless information for you. You know what useless information is, right?
Yeah.
It's called trivia. I did a paper on the biomechanics of long snapping, so poor Chandler's got to put up with me every day on snapping, but I came in, he did a really good job. We teaked a few things, but we went from Wick to Snappy, and haven't missed a beat. So we're really lucky and very, very fortunate, because that's an unbelievably key element of the game. And to have Chandler here and doing it for 4 years is really a blessing.
And then just flipping the field sometimes. I mean, the ability to to flip that field and give the defense a break, you know?
Yeah, I mean, With is doing a really good job. With Brandon is, you know, I got to use his real name because he thinks his name's Punter. I call them punters and kickers, you know, so just to make him feel good. But he does a very, very good job, and when he's focused, he's one of the best I've been around punting the football. His sky punts are tremendous. He's putting on how many inside the 10-yard line right now, and his hang time's excellent, you know, so it's really good when you have your special teams with the kickers and the snapper and the punter doing their job. It makes coverages and everything else come into play.
Did you long snap?
You know, long snap?
Yeah.
Actually, I can. I give him one a year. See, they all looked over here when you asked that question.
Yeah.
I give him one a year, and it's right on the money, dude. Not bad for an old fat gray-haired guy. So, but they only get one a year, you know. But yes, I can long snap.
Just talk a little bit about homecoming and playing Northern Iowa, a team. It's been a while since you guys have been able to get a victory from them.
It's always like I feel like it's any team in the Valley. It's going to be a tough game. So I feel like it's just another game, I guess, looking at it from that standpoint. Very excited for homecoming. It's good to have all the alumni come back, and hopefully we can get a dub for them. So,
How did you feel about your performance over the weekend? Not a ton of big plays, but you guys also played really clean. How did you feel about how things went?
I mean, I was happy with the turnover margin. We didn't have any turnovers, so I was really happy with how we're protecting the ball. And I feel like being that one of my main focuses, at least through the early part of the season, I feel like I was very proud of that. But obviously, we couldn't come through when it was important, like third downs. And whenever we got close to the green zone, we had some dumb mistakes. We had some penalties. We just execution. Stuff that Coach Stec is preaching, just fundamentals and execution, really. And so overall, obviously not happy with the shutout at all, but I think we're moving in the right direction.
I mean, you've got this stretch where you had North Dakota State, Northern Iowa, South Dakota State. Do you look at it like that trio of top-ranked teams, or do you just take it one at a time?
Personally, I just take it one at a time. I think if you look at it too large, you're gonna get anxious. You're gonna start freaking out and get scared of things. And I like to focus really just one play at a time, one meeting at a time, one practice at a time. So keep things small.
What have you seen from your years playing against the Panthers defensively? What do you expect them to be throwing at you?
I feel like they're similar to North Dakota State. I feel like they're very physical, very, very, very strong defense. And so, yeah, just looking forward to that, I guess.
Halfway over with your senior year, do you feel that at all yet, or?
It's very cliche, but I feel like every senior says this. It goes way faster than you think. Like I feel like just yesterday, I was just getting in the door, just starting my career here. So it's insane how fast life moves on, and I'm sure you guys would tell me it gets even faster. So
You're supposed to have the game slow down, man.
yeah.
It seemed like you were moving around a lot, blitzing. Just talk a little about that attack kind of mode defense you guys had against the Bison.
At the end of the day, we just knew with North Dakota State we had to be aggressive. So, I mean, we had to come aggressive. We just had to stay consistent and stay aggressive, and hopefully it could have turned out as a good game.
Talk about just taking that into Northern Iowa and bringing it home in that same kind of attack mode defense.
We just want to bring the same thing. We set up the scheme a little bit different, and we hope we won to win. Yes, sir.
You guys got off the field a lot on third downs in that game. How important is that going to be going forward to keep that
key
going?
downs are one of the most important. Well, every down is important, but key downs is definitely the most important to us. Third down, getting the pass rush in against them, watch for the screen, stuff like that. That's going to be a big stand.
What about just the confidence, the momentum that you guys kind of built in that? Just do you kind of feel like, yeah, this is working, that the schemes are working?
Yes, sir, definitely. We have a lot of unity on the team now, which we've had, but it's just getting stronger and stronger, and we want to get as far as we can go.
What does homecoming mean for you?
Homecoming for me?
Yeah.
I mean, well, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, so I'm already home. So
you have lots of family and friends coming down?
Yes, sir. I have a big family coming down, so I mean, I'm as passionate at an all-time high right now.
What's that like to not only be able to play in front of the home crowd, but to be able to play in front of family as well?
I mean, it's my little brothers. I have 7 siblings, so it's probably the best feeling I have, just playing in front of them. Yes, sir.
Good deal.